Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I greet you from wherever you are, individually and collectively. This is Biafra Universal TV. At this very moment, I found it imperative to know that you are there. Please don't touch the dial because we have a lot to discuss. Your presence and your listening ears are my pleasure this morning. So I want to say you shall have a great day today, and God shall begin a new day and a new breakthrough in your life. Longevity is your portion, so you will not die before your time. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who have given up hope, for those who have given up ideas on how we can possess the land that flow with the milk and honey, I want to tell you that there is new idea, innovation, and renovation, and animation, reanimation, and concrete persistence is what we are going to use to actualize this. So, as you are listening to me without taking much of your time, I want to inform you don't give up because the people who give up have been defeated. The only thing that makes you a winner is that you persevere, you persist, you resist your enemies from the cradle. And you can see that we have every ground for justification. We are not disqualified and we cannot be disqualified. We have a choice in the matter. Biafrans have a choice in the matter. Biafrans are the voice of the world. Biafrans are the voice of truth. Biafrans are the voice of, integrity, famosity. Anywhere you go in the world, Biafrans' wealth, Biafrans' magnanimity they are unfathomable. So, as you are listening to me this very moment, I want you to take it seriously because price has been paid. And we have overpaid the price to become a nation. And it is not now that the nation has come that we will give up the fight. We are no more struggling. We have gotten what we need. Biafra has been redeclared. And our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have not given up. And he is not thinking of giving up tomorrow nor next tomorrow. Therefore, if he has persistently remained in the DSS custody in isolatory confinement for over 4 years. I and you who are outside here, what are our primary responsibilities and obligations we owe him in order to see that his dream and vision for Biafra to become a nation and for Biafrans to be totally liberated from the cage and impoverishment and marginalization, propagandas and political agenda from Nigeria terrorist country. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you are listening to me this very moment, I just want to assure you and to reassure you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has moved from DSS custody to Washington, D.C., to White House. And any moment from now, I'm assuring you, Biafrans are going to have their own White House, if you wouldn't mind. Biafra is going to be the eyes of the world, the eyes of Africans, the mouthpiece of Africans. Let me tell you something. It's not to be first is the matter. It's not to be a leader is the matter. There are many leaders, such as Tinubu, such as Buhari, such as all the Nigerian politician leaders. They are not leaders. They are rulers. They are burdens. They are an awkward predicament. When we are talking of a leader is the person or persons who understands the voice of his followers. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Biafrans in the mind of Nigerians have been outdated. They are no more part of Nigeria. If you don't know, just look at their political system. How many Biafrans you see that are there in a good position? All of them are rendered incompetent. They were incapacitated. They don't make them to see to see. I mean, beyond Asa Rock. That is the structure. But what is going on in Asa Rock? Those so-called politicians, they don't. But let me tell you something. When we talk of Igbo politicians or Biafran politicians, but let me go down memory lane to Igbo side, south to east politicians. There are only five in number. Then how can five people override the veto power of millions of people? It is not possible. And what I'm trying to say this very moment is that if you have been joking, try to be more serious. If you have been more serious, try to be the most serious person in this struggle on earth. Because without freedom, you cannot do anything. Without freedom, you cannot achieve anything. And I never dreamed to be a subordinate. I never dreamed to be captivated, to be a subject, an object of ridicule, being marginalized and subjugated by the people who cannot see beyond their nose. Are you getting what I'm saying? So all what you are seeing going on in Nigeria, they are siphoning people, making Nigerian people to be blind, dumb, and deaf. And this is why they believe that whatever they do, they will get away with it and nobody will ask them any question. They can kill at will and go free. Nobody will bring them to book. Nobody will ask any question because Fulani Janjaweed and the Jagabans and the Talibans and the cabals have taken over the Asarok in Abuja, and they will tell you that the smoke of fire is oozing out from Abuja. I didn't see what is in Abuja. Abuja is nothing but an empty vessel. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't say you go and stop, because as you go and stop does not make you an achiever. You have not fulfilled the primary obligation. Why you are there? There are people who are looking up to you. There are people that because of you they are existing. There are people that because of you they come to the social media. There are people that because of you they open their phone to look at what Biafrans are saying. I want to tell you that the whole world is aware of the existence of Biafrans. I want to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has widened the campaign and the gospel of freedom of Biafra and freedom of some other countries who are supposed to be liberated and to be on their own, not for any detector to design and interpret their lives for them. It is not only Biafrans that needed a sovereign nation, that needed a new state, that needed to be freed, that needed freedom. It's not only Biafrans. There are many other countries that are yet to born and must give birth to a new nation. And Biafra on will not be a different thing. And this is why I am telling you that Biafra will not be the first and will not be the last, but Biafra that will become a nation after nations. And when once Biafra leaves Nigeria, there will be a formal Nigeria. There will be a formal Nigeria when Biafrans leaves. Nigeria will no longer exist because the pillar that holds Nigeria is Biafrans. But this oligarchy family, cabal, and Jagabans government feel like that without them we cannot do. But we don't have to follow those who have sold their conscience. They've sold their conscience for a certain price, for some amount of money. And they sold their birthright. They sold their land of nativity for just what they and their wives and children can eat. And these are the 5 governors from Igbo land. They are nothing but a bunch of fools who have decided to sell their freedom and sell their conscience for a certain amount of money. Only 5 people. Then how do we watch 5 people to ride over the veto power of 80-something million people in population? It will not happen. It will not work today. It will not work tomorrow. It will not work forever. I want to tell you that Dimod Megwejukwu is a man. I congratulate him even in the grave. He's a man. And wherever he has stopped, we shall finish it. There's no two ways about it. I'm still, I'm still standing on what I said from day one, and I'm still solidly behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. We are going home. Biafra must to go out of Nigeria. There is no two ways about it. I'm not dreaming. I'm not assuming. I'm not contemplating. I'm not speculating. It's not a speculation. It's not assumption. It is practical. It is real. And everybody can feel the touch, the positive impact of Biafrans and the Biafra nation coming with good and sound and fresh air that can make even the dead to rise from the grave, because the new Biafra is going to rejuvenate and revitalize and reinvigorate whatever that have been jeopardized in Biafra nation for many years ago now. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you are listening to me, it will be a surprising thing for you to see that Biafra is being announced very soon, a nation that have the most influential people in the world. Biafra is in the global map. Biafra nation is in the global map, and we are getting there. We are going there. Nothing can stop us. A leader go, a leader comes. The journey continues. When Moses died, Joshua took over the mantle of leadership from Moses. And it was phenomenal. Yes, the journey did not stop. But remember that when Moses had not yet started, the children of Israel were languishing. And God said, I've seen their tears. I've heard their cries. I've come down to save them. Go to Pharaoh. I know that Pharaoh will not will not let them go. I will harden his heart, and I will get glory on Pharaoh's life. Look at some of the fake and false prophets and prophetess on the social media telling you that God did not send Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go and fight for Biafra nation. Why is it so that that very demented preacher did not announce it, nor tell the world the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started the journey for the liberation of Biafrans and liberation of Nigerians from Fulani terrorist activities and massacres? Why is it so that those demented prophetess and prophets did not come out to declare it? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, God did not send you. But because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the prison of the DSS, which is illegal, because DSS is not a prison, and you don't hold a man in a solitary confinement for no cardinal reason, and for over 4 years, you did not judge him, did not prosecute him, did not sentence him to prison. There is nothing at all. This tells you how inimical, wicked, and enmity, tribalistic that Nigerian people are. Nigerian leaders are. They are baseless and they are blind. I leave you here. See you when I